Howdy folks, and welcome back to Game 4 in our Underhells Wellywood campaign here. The two-player campaign, Space Crusade mixed with Necromunda. Game 4, the brave tech hunters, or archaeo-looters, or whatever you want to call them, are doing pretty well so far. We've had 3 from 3 wins, technically. The last one was very, very close indeed, as the mouse strain certainly are getting more and more scary. We've got the board here today. What's the name of this scenario? Again?
Descent into the dark.
Descent into the dark. Everything gets more and more scary the further we go. This is game 4 of 6. The looks of the squad now, we've got Casper Kruger, who actually got taken out in the last game for the first time, and got a weapon skill decrease. So he's all good, though. He did spend some XP on a toughness increase, so even though the weapon skill's gone back to 3+, from 2+, we've got a toughness of 5 now as well, as the suit upgrade, in this case, which is the bolt launcher, is going to damage 2. So now we actually have some proper bolt launchers. Other than that, he is remaining the same. We've got Cornelia Schaefer here, the Auger Tech, who has been pretty good in every game. She's got 6 movement now. Spent some XP on an upgrade there. And she has the Mecha Tendril Override key, which is for the Auger Tech only. Once per battle, during the activation, a fighter equipped with this Archaeo Loot may perform an Override Lumen's basic action, which is pretty cool. I can make the Underhive gloom go away for a turn, which is great. Gregor Meissen, the gun tech, don't think he was even in the last game, was he? Or did he get taken out quite early? Can't remember. He hasn't done so well in most of the games. He's got a long las sub-carbine, and he hasn't had any increases, I don't think. Oh no, he has. He has had a cool increase from an injury, I believe, which is the Impressive Scars or something like that. Got a long las and a sub-carbine there as well. And we've got the multi-phase sight, which is only for him, gun tech only, and that's a fighter equipped with this Archaeo Loot may ignore all negative modifiers to their hit rolls while performing the shoot basic action. Really, really good, that one. We've then got Dr. Leopold Chrysler, the biotechnist, who has had an intelligence increase, which I think is quite fitting for a biotechnist. We've got mesh undersuit, servo Medicae, and a Medicae kit with the plasmic rejuvenate. Again, I've given all the items to these guys to fit the fluff more than anything. This seems like it should go to the biotechnist. When a fighter equipped with this Archaeo Loot performs the Medicate basic action, they also remove a flesh wound from the target. So haven't really used Leopold Chrysler for any proper medic duties just yet, but I'm sure I will. We've then got Virgil Amman, the Technomat. He's got a rad gun and a las sub-carbine now. No increases on this guy yet. Oh no, sorry, no, he's got a movement 6, so we do have a movement increase on this one as well. Ablative energy shield there as well, so he has got a one-off 2+ armor save that cannot be modified. After that, it is gone for the game. We have the Gravitic Grenade, which is pretty cool. Choose a point within 12 inches of this fighter and declare if the enemy will attract or repel. All enemy fighters within 6 inches of the point are either moved D6+2 or away. Pretty cool, that one, and that is on Jurgen Petit, who is our other secondary biotechnist with a lasgun hotshot armored unsuit mesh. No increases on that guy yet. We then have equally armed Randolph Neuer, the Technomat, with a stun grenade. This one's pretty cool. Detonate grenade basic. All enemy fighters within 9 inches of line of sight become prone and pinned. I think that's going to be quite useful if I don't forget about it. And the last one, and least favourite here, Greta Grendelson, the Auger Tech, with also a lasgun and hotshot there as well. Mesh and an undersuit. No increases on her either. Let's go and have a look at the Malstrain forces. A whopping 16 points for the Malstrain here, and 3 Gene Stealers. We've got Jazz Hands over here, aptly named. We have Squidward at the front there, and Creme Brulee, I believe, is the nickname for this one as well. So those are going to cause some terror. We've also got mini nicknames for the Brood Scum here. One with a shotgun. We won't go into them just yet. One with a shotgun. We've got Auto Pistol and Chain Sword. We've got Auto Gun. Flailman with his las pistol. We've got Lasgun here, that is Phil Mitchell from EastEnders. And we've got, what's this? Wannabe Kellamorph there as well with his 2 auto pistols. And last but not least, not sure what we've got a nickname for this one, but Stub Gun and Knife there. And those are the forces of the Malstrain as we get into it. So now for territories, the one that we're actually fighting over in this is on the right there, fighting platforms, descent level 2. The Malstrain got +5 MP for this one. And while the Secundus Incursion gang controls this territory, a fighter of their choice gains a random skill from one of their primary skill sets. Pretty cool if I win. We're coming from the old Factorum, which had a battle effect. Doesn't actually matter because we're not using it. The Secundus Incursion gang boon for this one and for this game While the Secundan incursion gang controls this territory, a single fighter may increase their armor save by 1 to a maximum of 2+. This benefit cannot be applied to Aspirer. So we're going to give that one to... who are we going to give it to? I reckon we're going to go and give it to Gregor, the gun tech, actually, because he's been pretty bad in most games. So there we are. All right then, before we get into it, we have set up in this scenario... What was the name of the scenario again?
Descent into the dark.
Descent into the dark. I like using that voice. What we've done here is we've got, well, how many brood scum? 6, I think.
7 on the board.
7 on the board. So all of the brood scum are on the board. The 3 gene stealers will come on as reinforcements. Of course, the brood scum do also come on as reinforcements once they die, and they will certainly die. We've got all the pit traps in this one as well. And what I've done here is divided my squad into 2 groups of 8. We've got 4 of the tech hunters over here, the gun tech, 2 of the hotshot las gunners, and the technomat with the rad gun over here, with some interesting pieces of equipment. Over on the right here, we have got the second group with the Oris Spire Hunter, the Medicae, the Auger Tech, and the other hotshot las gunner there as well. So a 2-pronged attack here. What we've got to do in this scenario is 2 things. Not only have we got to survive 8 turns against these guys, but we've also got to harvest from one of these 2 points here. We've got to harvest 3 crystals in this game, so a minimum of 3 crystals in order to try and win, and at the same time delve deeper, which is a basic action. I can only do this if I am 1 inch from the far away long edge there. It's a basic action to do so, and if I delve deeper I get experience as well. So it's a little bit of both. We've got to try and escape at the same time as ransacking loot while being attacked by the mouse drain. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Alright then, turn 1, we have priority here. Turquoise for the Techno Monkeys, and black for the Gene Stealer Jazz Hands. You can roll first. Right. Go for it. Go for it. 3 and a 6. That means the Techno Monkeys get to go first. Decisions. Okay then, first things first, and we're going to go with Greta Grendelson, the one who has no magic items. She's going to go for a little jog up the side here, trying not to fall into this hole as we advance forward. Of course, we've got Phil Mitchell and his mate behind the door there, ready to come around the corner. But remember, visibility is 6 inches in this game, unless you've got photolumens or you're a Spyro. It's scuttle time. Who's this? Have we got a nickname for this one? I think it was Face for Radio.
I can't remember.
Because he, she, they are quite ugly, really, if you take a close up on this one. I'm going to go for a run, though. Running around the block there with the brown jacket. Sorry, a scuttle. Let's try and get a close up on the face there. A bit difficult with the autofocus on this one, but there you go. Alright, let's waste some activations. Jürgen here. Jürgen Petit is going for a little tiny jog over here. Into this corner and hoping not to get charged by these guys if they're in range. Opening doors.
Activating the chainsaw man. He's going to first open the door.
Kick in the door waving the 4-4, as they say.
He's going for a move up into here.
Just to be annoying and get in my face for next turn, perhaps. Especially if you get priority. Mincemeat on Greta Grendelson. Right then. The Auger Tech, Cornelia Schaefer now, is going to bowl around the corner with her movement increase. Now she's using her photolumens here to have a pop. In fact, if we move slightly this way, we're going to have a pop at this guy over here. Now, equal sort of targets, I suppose, same sort of range. I'd say we've got cover there, would you say?
Yeah, probably just light cover.
Yeah. Now I've got photolumens, so that means I've got a 15-inch range. I can get in there with 15 inches, however, it's not in short range there. So we're going to be hitting on a 4+ here. So 4+ is needed with the Las Subcarbine, and that is a 3, and no ammo check on that one, so nothing done for that.
So he's going to move up his movement.
Phil Mitchell with the las gun, I believe.
Yep.
Coming in and shooting at who exactly?
Shooting at him.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Hopefully within that 6 inches.
Yep.
Yep.
And that is going to be a las gun, so you get +1 there, so that will be a +1, so 3 pluses needed there. That'll do it. Wounded me on a 4+. Will not do it with a 1. So no save needed, but we do have a pinned Auger Tech there. a tentative little move here up to the corner here. Don't want to get charged, so I need to try and bait you out somehow.
So Auto Gunman's going to go for a jog.
Auto Gunman. Interesting name there. Parents, intellectuals, quite clearly. Alright, now I'm waiting for this shotgunner to come around the corner and shoot me, but in the meantime, we're just going to bowl out into the open with the Oris now. Right into the centre there, and use both pistols. Now he has got the gunfighter skill, so I can target 2 fighters here. I'm going to target both of those ones with a shot each. Let's do them separately though. For Auto Gunman, who hasn't got a nickname just yet, we're going to shoot, and we're hitting on 2s here. So that will do it with 2 shots. These are going to be wounding on 3s at strength 4. Only one of them goes through, and it's a -1 AP, so black armor will do nothing. That's 2 damage this time because we've got the upgrade. So 2 flesh wounds, not bad. So you've double flesh wounded and on the ground. Not the desired effect. However, we've then got the other shot coming through onto the las gunner. That is the wrong dice, so we're going to use that again. Is a miss. So huge there. Not the best not the best example of shooting.
Shotgun. He's going to move into his face.
I thought this was going to happen. Now, yeah, Casper Kruger gets shot by solid shot rounds quite a lot. Are you using solid here, or are we going to be using scatter?
Going to go solid. See how it goes.
+1 to hit, so you're hitting on 3s now.
Yeah.
With the strength 4. That will do it, and it will trigger knockback as well. Now, the thing is, I'm not pinned unless you wound me here, and I've got a toughness increase of 5, so you're actually wounding me on 5s this time.
5s.
Can you do it?
Wrong
you
dice.
cannot with that dice. We're both doing it now. Of course you do. Do I save it though, is the question. There's no AP on this one, so it's a 4+ save here. I do it, which means I'm not pinned. But, interestingly enough, I am actually knocked back here, because it still knocked me back. Didn't wound me though. Spirers don't get pinned unless they take actual damage. I've still got 1 activation here though, so I could just retaliate and mince that guy, but we'll have to think about that for a minute. Alright. Biotechnist is going to come up behind her Oris brother and shoot the sub-carbine into the little face for radio here, needing a, not sure actually, but that should do it, with a 4, and that is going to be an ammo check, 4+, passes it. That's a pin, and we're wounding on 4s here, so it does wound you, and that will be a 6-up save if you got flak armor there.
Does not save it.
And that will be an injury dice. Is this going to be more than a flesh wound? No. Another flesh wound to add to the ton of flesh wounds that we're having here. Nice.
Alright, so Flailman here is going to try and charge in.
Of course he is. Flailman. Does he take the bait here? We need roll high here. Might not do it. We were sort of guessing, thinking that we might need a 2. Are we right? Is he in? Is he? What do you reckon?
Within an inch?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Judge?
I'll give it to you, just because I'm nice.
There you go.
Flail to the face now. Am I going to regret that choice? Probably. 2 flails hitting on 3s and a las pistol hitting on 4s.
Yep, so las pistol and the flails.
Yep. It's fairly nice. I like that. But that is 1 flail hit though, and that will be wounding me on 3s because it's +1 to hit and +1 strength.
Yep.
Can't parry it, that's for sure. So that'll definitely do it. No AP though, so I've got the armoured undersuit and mesh armour, means a 4+ save here. Loves it, which means we get to smack back. Right then, only 1 attack here though, of course, no pistols. Hits with an open fist, wounding on 4 here, no. So that is it. Locked in combat with Flailman down there. Right then, second Oris activation. He is going to go and ignore the shotgunner, running around the front here with his movement 6, and he's going to pump 1 of each pistol into these 2 here as well. First one on the left here into Phil Mitchell, I believe the name was, hitting on a 2 here. That'll do it with 2 shots. I feel feeling lucky at the moment. I think this is going to be a dead guy. Only 1 wound though, and no saves. That will be 2 damage. So we've got 2 damage dice hit, more than 2 flesh wounds please. That will do it, very nice. So 2 serious injuries on Phil Mitchell, who's on his front. And then the next shot is going to be going into, what's his name? Chainsword guy. We'll hit him with 1 shot. We'll wound him with a 3. Does do it. Again, it's 2 damage here, so that will be a death and a flesh wound. So I will take that as a kill. Very nice, and an XP as well. And that removes the threat from Greta over there, which is actually quite a big moment, I think, as you look at this developing over here. The last brood scum here, and this is Wannabe Kellamorph, moving into the rubble, trying to sort of outflank on the left-hand side here. Now we've got 2 more guys left. We've got the Gun Tech, Gregor Myson, and we have also got the Technomat there with the Rad Gun. Not quite sure what to do here. I have to give it some thought. Here's what we're doing. It might be stupid. I've done it before and it's worked. Is it going to work this time though? The Gun Tech surges forwards using his multi-phase sight, which means a fighter equipped with this Archeo loot may ignore all negative modifiers. All negative modifiers, including shooting into combat. So I'm going to try and shoot into combat here. I'm not going to use the long las, I'm going to use the pistol because it gives me +1 to hit, meaning that I'm hitting on 2s all of a sudden with the las sub carbine. Now, do not roll a 1. That'll do it. 2 shots will both be onto the Brood Scum, Mr. Flailman here, needing 4s to wound. Now, what have we got? 2 3s. That will not do it. Annoying! Oh well. Alright, last activation here is Mr. Speedy Pants. He's going to move in behind his buddy. The reason why I'm holding this is that I'm going to be using it into hard cover. So we're going to get -2 +2, so no armor save modification there. But we're going to use the Rad Gun through cover basically. So we're going to use the ammo check first, which is where exactly? There it is. No ammo check needs to be made. You are pinned, which is the main thing. Are you wounded though? We're needing a 5 here. Won't do it. And that's basically it. Sorry, flesh wound, because of Radphage. You do take a flesh wound though, so you're pinned and flesh wounded. It's not too bad. I won't ask for much more than that. Turn 1, pretty eventful. We've got Flailman locked in combat with Randolph Neuer, I believe the name was. We've also got the Gun Tech behind him who missed, shooting into combat. We've got the Rad Gun, who was pretty good just then, giving a flesh wound and knocking down the Brood Scum on the corner, as well as Jürgen Petit, the Biotechnist. These 4 need to try and do something over here, whether they're going to be harvesting or not. Over on the right here, though, we've got a lot more going on. One of the Scum went out of action instantly, but getting a kill from the Oris, and the other one has bled out at the end of the turn. We have got the Greta Gwendelson over there, who avoided getting sawn up by a chainsaw, and the Orgatech on the floor here as well. Wasn't close enough to fall down the gap, by the way, in case you noticed that one. And we've got the medic over here as well. May have to roll a test here for the medic, seeing as she is too far away from everybody else. So we're going to do that in the end phase now, as we just figure out reinforcements and priority. It's reinforcements time! Now we've got 2 Scum that automatically come back at the beginning of this round. We've also got 3 Gene Stealers, and 3 reinforcements means that we get all 5 of them in here. So 3 Gene Stealers are about to come on in turn 2. We're going to roll randomly for them all now, though, to see where they get deployed. We do the Brood Scum first?
Yeah, I'll do...
Phil Mitchell.
Alright, let's go.
With the las gun there. You get to choose. Then we've got the Chainsword who went off. You also get to choose. And then we've got 3 Gene Stealers. They're all identical, so you might as well just roll 3 dice. Now only 1s and 2s. Yep, there's 1, so I get to choose where one of the Gene Stealers is deployed. Can I pick Creme Caramel, please? He's my favourite. I'll pick Creme Caramel. Creme Caramel. Where's Creme Caramel go? Can he just go down the hole? Just fall down the hole? No. I'm actually going to put him over in the far corner over that side. Pretty pleased, because I think that side is probably not where I'm going to be going to. Also, I've sat down now. I don't sit down much, and I've sat down and it's too far away for my arms to reach. Because I'm lazy. But you get to choose where the other ones go. We've got 2 Brood Scum and 2 Gene Stealers. Now, we've got the Augur Specs in effect here, so anyone 12-inch bubble around the Augur Specs can't, reinforce themselves into that bubble or anywhere near that bubble, so quite a bit of range. It's quite handy. I really like the Augur Specs, actually. It's been one of the bits of kit that I do like. Who's that?
That's the las gun.
Oh, yeah, las gun's behind there. So just measured 12-inch outside the Augur Specs. The next Brood Scum here is going to go... Where's the next Brood Scum going to go? Yes.
Bring them back there as well.
Next to the door as well. So similar to how they started, I suppose, only with the door open this time. Now for the Gene Stealers. We've got two regular big boy Gene Stealers. Who's this? Squidward?
Jazz Hands.
Ah, Jazz Hands. Jazz Hands can be a little bit close this time. You can mince up these guys on the left. I think you're probably doing the right thing putting them over here because there's no Oris to protect them. I've got a rad gun, but not an Oris, unfortunately. Jazz Hands looking very, very, very scary over here. And Squidward. Where's he going to go? Last but not least. A big question. I feel like I'm going to get absolutely minced very early on in this game. It's going to be quite hard to get, I think, both of the objectives completed with three crystals and 3 off the board, but we'll see what we can do here.
I think I like the idea of him being over here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hide him back there.
Very nice. Alright, priority I suppose. It's the big one. Who had it last time? You had it last time, didn't you?
You had it last time.
Did I?
But you won this turn anyway.
Okay, I won this turn as well. Okay, right. Decisions. Reminiscing about a film called Equilibrium with Christian Bale. Great little science fiction film here using the skills of Gun Fu. Gun Tech is going to launch himself into close combat. May sound very, very silly, but I figure with the assist here, I'm hitting on 3s. I've got a pistol with rapid fire. What's the worst that can happen, right? So we're going to use 2 fists. These are the black and a pistol here. And all of these are going to be hitting on 3s. So the pistol misses and ammo check. So that will be an ammo check of a 4 up. So the pistol is out of ammo with the Las sub-carbine. But 2 open slaps are pretty good. Winning on 4s here. Only one of them. And you get a flak armor save there. So would you like to save that, sir? Please don't.
6. Ooh.
Oh. You get to hit back, but now you're -1s. So you've got a flail and a pistol. So let's do the flail first, because you're hitting on 4s now with the flail, because it's -1 to hit.
Yeah, with interference.
Yeah, with interference. That will do it. You're winning me on 3s. That will also do it. Now I have got the save here, of extra save of a 3 up, because I've got the old Factorum bonus here. So I do love the save, and that is the end of that. But you get to hit me with the last pistol as well. So yeah, one of them and one of them. Hitting on 4s, 5s, so that won't do it. Would have been nice to have all that rapid fire, but don't get that on the last pistol. And that's basically that for these guys over here. Double flesh wounded auto gunman.
Standing up and shooting the Oris.
Yeah, don't blame you.
So.
+1 to hit at short range there. Means you got a 3+ to hit here with rapid fire.
Yep.
That'll do it with 3 shots. Pretty nice. And these are all going to be winning on 5s. 2 of them nice. Very nice. I've got 2 4-up saves here. If I don't make one of these, I'm pinned. And I do make one, but I am pinned. So that goes through and I take a wound. Not great for an Oris. I'm just out of range to fall down the chasm. But it means I can't charge anything. I can get up and shoot back though. Precisely what I'm going to do. Stand up and shoot 1 pistol into each of these guys with that damage 2. It's very tasty. Now the first one is into the auto gunner here. I only need a flesh wound to finish him off. Hitting on 2s. That will do it with 2 shots. And his toughness 1. So we've got definitely wounding on 2s here. So both of those will go through. I don't think I need to roll dice here, because whatever I roll is basically toast. So that will be a lot of deaths. Double death there, and the auto gunner is removed. Now, the other shot is going to go into the shotgunner there. Yeah, let's see what we do there. Another 3 shots, pretty nice, and these are all going to be wounding on 2s. Sorry, 3s. So 2 of them go through. -1 to your armor save, meaning another 4 damage, I believe. So we got 3 there, a skull, 2 of those, and another skull. So pretty good, pretty concise, and that's another 2 kills and 2 XP for the Oris. They are really, really good, these Spirers, especially when you get the upgrade on the bolt launchers. Fighting time. Flailman is going to fight the gun tech here. So he's got an assist in my favour, so -1 to hit with the flail and the las pistol. Should we do the flail first? That'll be hitting on
the flail.
4s. That will not do it. And the las pistol will be hitting on 5s here. That will also not do it. Now the gun tech gets to hit back. This time he's not charging, so we've got 1 open fist. Misses, and we've got the... Oh no, we haven't got the pistol because he's out of ammo. So that is that. After looking at the rules, I think we get a reaction attack here from the hotshot lasgunner here. Can't use that in close combat though, just a slapping fist hand. Here we go, it's through. Does it wound you though? Does not, with the 1. And that is that for the combat over here. Alright, sod it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to move out to here. And I'm going to squirt with the rad gun here onto the Gene Stealer and the Brood Scum on the floor. Now these are auto hitting. All I need to do here is roll a ammo dice. The ammo dice is a fine. And now, he won't be pinned because he's got Nerves of Steel, but we'll roll that in a second. First off, we just need to see if we wound the guy on the floor. Now he's toughness 2 because he's flesh wounded, so we're wounding on a 4 here. Won't do it. Does he take the extra flesh wound with Radphage? He certainly does, so he's double flesh wounded here. The Gene Stealer is the big one though. Do we wound the Gene Stealer on a 5? We do not. Unfortunate there, and a flesh wound does go through on the Gene Stealer. Now, main thing here is the Gene Stealer pinned. I think he's got a 4+ cool or something disgusting like that. So
he does.
You get to roll a 3 on 2d6. No, so still standing, and that is Jazz Hands, I believe. Still standing, but 2 flesh wounds, and yeah, pretty nice. Wannabe Kellamore stands up. He is close range, and he's going to do Twin Guns Blazing. So +1 to hit on both the auto pistols, -1 to hit because of Twin Guns Blazing. These are both going to be hitting on 4s here.
4s.
That's a whopping 6 shots. Oof. That is retaliation in its purest form. However, you're not gonna wound me with any of these. So you're gonna need 4. You're gonna need 6 4+s here. Good luck. I can see none of these are going to go through.
6 ones.
Oh, that's disappointing. 4 out of 6. Now I've got 4 out of 6 2+ saves or something. I've got the Ablative Energy Shield. A fighter equipped with this Argeo gains a 2+ armor save that cannot be modified. Once the fighter successfully passes a saving throw, remove this Argeo fighter. Yeah. Okay. So don't roll a 1. I'm good, but I'm pinned, and I discard that for the rest of the game. I think that's how it works. So yeah, pinned, not wounded, but yeah, end of the Ablative Energy Shield. Pretty good one, that one. Alright, Greta Grendelson is going for a run this way to stand in place for harvesting next turn. In fact, sorry, I'm actually going to go around this side there. There we go, something like that. Alright, stub gun at close range here. We forgot about this one on the floor.
Shooting.
Now, they're both equal targets. You're going to shoot the one that can harvest, because that's probably the best option, I suppose.
I think they're a little bit closer to you.
Yeah. Yeah, both the same, maybe. You're going to go for the
one harvesting.
Yeah, the harvesting. Greta Grendelson here, getting shot. She's got no special gear, and you're going to be using +2 to hit. So 2 pluses here with the stub gun. Pretty nice. It's 1 shot there, no rapid fire, and we're wounding on a 4 here as well.
No.
But I will be pinned, which means I could stand up and harvest if I survive this next turn. That's that. Okay, the Auger Tech now is going to stand up and shoot using the photolumens. We are going to get a shot off. It's not in close range though, so we're going to be hitting on 4s here with the Las the Las Carbine. Again, another miss with the Las Carbine. Disappointing there from Cornelia Schaefer. Mistake made. The Auger Tech does actually hit on a 3+ because I'm playing Van Saar and not Outcast like I'm used to. So 1 shot there. Doesn't wound though, but does hit, meaning that the stub gunner is pinned. No harm done.
Squidward here is going to begin scuttling.
Scuttle time. Pretty scary, these Gene Stealers. I'm yet to really see the full force of them, but 3 of them on the game board is very scary indeed. Okay, the first harvesting action of the game, Dr. Leopold Chrysler, he is going to move over to the close side here and harvest the first of the game of the crystals.
So the lasgunner is going to move up 5.
This is Phil Mitchell, by the way. To his mates.
To here.
Who's Phil going to shoot at?
Going to shoot the Oris. I don't think he's got a very good line of sight that way.
No, exactly. Plus, you know, I'm already wounded, so if you get a lucky shot here, you never know. Stub gun's done it in the past, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you're hitting on 3s now.
3s, yeah. The lasgun.
Pretty good. Well, that will do it. No ammo check, and you wounded me on 5s. That as well does it. Now, if I don't make the save, it's going to be pretty annoying. 4-up save here. Doesn't make it. Is pinned. And that is a second wound taken on the Oris, which is highly unlikely, but it happens. The Oris not doing quite as well. Doing pretty well with the shooting, but yeah, this is going to be interesting. Because I've got to fight off Gene Stealers now. It's going to be a fight action here. +1 to hit from his buddy. We're going to be using an open-fingered pointing slap. And needing a 3+ here. That will not do it. Pretty annoying, as you then get to fight back with the flail. As we'll do that first. It's -1 to hit here with the assist, so 4s. Of course, that will do it. And you wounded me on 3s as well. What's that?
Yep, it's a 3.
Yeah, it's a 3. So I've got a save here. This doesn't have any bonuses, so I've got a 4-up save there. No save is made, and you get to roll an injury dice. This is before you even attack with the las pistol, by the way. What is it going to be? It's a savoury injury. I was going to say serious injury. Not very good. Now, that happens. This one has to have a cool check. So I think we've got +1 cool on the gun tech, was it? We have. Got a 6-up cool here. Can we pass it? We cannot. So it turns out Gregor is broken and his mate is screwed. That is very much not an ideal scenario here as things turn sour.
So Jazz Hands here.
Jazz Hands is doing a charge. This is the first Gene Stealer charge of this game, Game 4, as the Technomat stands up about to get absolutely mulched here with 5 attacks. We've got Toxins and Claw here, Fangs and Claws.
So the blue are going to be the claws, and the bites are the blacks.
Yep, all hitting on 3s here.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Wow, 1 hit with a claw, I believe, which is still enough.
That's all he needs, yeah.
It is all he needs. And that's with the claw, right?
That's
so
with the claws, yeah.
I think you're wounding me on
Strength
3s?
+1.
3s.
So strength 5 in total.
Yeah,
yep.
3s here. Yep, that does it. And it's minus how many AP?
-1.
-1, so I have a 5-up save here. Doesn't like it, and I think that's 2 damage.
2 damage.
So that's 2 dice. Can you roll 2 flesh wounds?
Question.
Do you want to coup de grace me, sir?
He does.
So yeah, of course he does. So that is... Technomat out of the game. First casualty of the game. This is going to be a fun one. We are going to use the disposable gravitic grenade here. Pick a spot 12 inches away and choose whether it attracts or repels. I'm going to pick attract. And what this is going to do, I'm going to place it in the hole and try and pull a Gene Stealer, who's got a fly on his head, by the way, there, and the wannabe Kellamorph into the hole. Of course, they need to fail the initiative checks to do it, but I think if this comes off, it's kind of hilarious. So it's D6 + 2 inches, so we'll do that. So it's 5 inches, so it pulls both of them 5 inches towards, which I think will be enough.
Yeah.
I think just for thematic reasons, because it's like Alien, isn't it, like you just mentioned, we'll do the Brood Scum first. It pulls him to the edge. Let's see if his initiative check stops him going down the edge. Now, you'd have 4+ here, otherwise you're a goner.
4+.
Yeah. He's a goner! Yay! So sucked into the hole there. Now this is the big one. This is where the Gene Stealer, can the Gene Stealer fall in? Again, it would be very hilarious if this happens, but he's got a 3+ initiative.
3+
so
this
we
time.
need a 1 or a 2 here and he gets sucked in. Oh! Oh well. Now, interestingly, that was a basic action to do that. So even though it didn't work on the Gene Stealer, I still get a shoot action because it wasn't technically a shoot action. I'm then going to shoot the Gene Stealer at close range. I do have photolumens. Do I? I do not have photolumens, so ignore me there. So instead, I'm just going to move. Where am I going to move? That's the question. I think I'm just going to bundle round here and just hope for the best. There we are.
Cream Brulee. Next, going for the classic scuttle.
Scuttle, creme brulee.
Sideways like a crab.
Sideways like a crab, very good. Okay, last one of this turn. We have the Oris standing up here, Casper Kruger, and ploughing both of the pistols into the las gunner there. Needing 2s to hit here. First one will be 1 shot, wounding on 3s. Will not do it, but we will pin. The second shot will be a hit with 3 shots, and we've got 3 pluses to wound here as well. 2 of them will go through, and that is a whopping 4 damage. Now that we've got that damage increase, we've got 2 flesh wounds and a dead with 4 flesh wounds. Not bad, and the 4th kill of the game, I think, for the Oris. I can see us not winning this one, but I think we're getting enough kills to warrant this game being worth it.
So the Chainswordman's going to move up.
Chain Swordman. Moving into the space now. ready for the end of this turn to see who gets priority. It's not looking good for the tech hunters in this one. We've got some recovery rolls to be made actually. This one does gain an assist from the guy moving back into the thing there, so we may as well just do that quickly. We've got a recovery roll here with the assist. Let's get a flesh wound. That will not help at all. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. Alright, cool check to be made here with a +1 for the broken fighter at the end of this turn. We need a 5+ here because we had a cool increase. We do get it with a 6 just, meaning that the gun tech is just about to get smashed in close combat instead of fleeing, which is quite nice. We've got 3 brood scum over here about to come on. We may as well roll for those guys to see where they come on.
Starting with the las gunner.
Las gunner. I get to choose, so we'll put him over in the same corner as Creme Brulee.
Yep, over here.
Yep. We'll go for the
auto gunner
next. You get to choose, so you're going to put the auto gunner.
I think I'm going to put him over here.
Again by this door.
Support.
Big, chunky door. And
shotgun.
We've got the shotgun here, which is probably the most devastating weapon in your arsenal. You get to choose on that one as well. Where's the shotgunner going to go? Is the question. I think you've got more than enough to deal with these 3 with 2 gene stealers. You might want to pile them over on this side. Very good.
Probably over here.
Shotgunner over on the side here. Priority now. I've had it twice in a row here. Can I get it a 3rd time? 2 and a 4. You get it this turn. So Malstrain go first.
Chainswordman's going to charge into the Oris.
Why not?
Like
I
a
mean,
hero.
with only 1 wound left, you may as well. You've got 2 chainswords hitting on 3s here and an auto pistol hitting on 4s. Chainswords are +1 to hit.
Yep, so chainswords first for 3s.
Yep. Both of them hit. You'll strength 4, so you'll be wounding me on 5 still. Both of them go through at -1. In fact, that's rending.
Yep.
So we've got possible 3 damage if I don't save these 2. So first, I'm going to try and save the rending one. I don't, so that's 2 damage, and the other one I don't as well. So you get 3 damage on me now. And this is probably a dead Oris. It's going to be interesting. That is a dead Oris. Not bad for a brood scum, and could this be the end of this game in dramatic style here as the Oris goes off? Okay, Biotechnist is going to harvest, so we're going to get another crystal there. So that's the 2nd of 3 crystals, and then shoot her pistol over into the guy who just felled an Oris, who's probably quite happy with himself. We're going to be hitting on 2s here. That will do it with 3 shots, and we need 4s to wound. So 1 and 2. You got 2 6-up saves there, sir. Otherwise, it is 2 injury dice. Nope.
Nope.
That is a dead scummer, and that's what you get for messing with Oris. Nice. Bit of XP there as well. And another crystal, so not bad. But can we actually escape? Flailman combat. Yeah, he's just going to be hitting the gun tech here. Now there's no assist, so you just hit me on 3s with the flail.
Now.
That'll do it. Wounding me on 3s as well. That will not do it though. And you got a las pistol too. This will be hit on 4s though. That will not do it as well. So I get to hit you back. I've got no pistol, so I may as well just hit you back with my hands. I do it. Do I wound you? I don't. And that's the end of a very unexciting close combat.
Slap.
The Augur Tech now is going to use the Mecha Tendril override key to make the entire battlefield not in the pitch black. So now we've got full visibility for the rest of this turn. She's going to do that, and she's going to shoot with the las carbine into the ground there. It's at long range, so it's -1 to hit, so we're hitting on 4s here. That will not do it. So she's missed 3 times in a row, I think now, but it is now illuminated throughout.
Standing up and shooting.
Yep, stub gun at close range. Even though I'm prone, it's close range, so you got +2 to hit there, so hit on 2s.
2s, yeah.
That'll do it. And you're wounded on 4s. That won't do it. Oh well. Hot shot las gun, aiming and shooting at the gene stealer. If I can get a pin here, that would be really great, because then you might fall down the hole. Or, better still, I can even wound you. Hitting on 2s, that will do it. No rapid fire, but I'm wounding on... You were flesh wounded, so you're toughness 3.
Yep.
So I'm wounding you on 3s here, which is nice. That won't help though, with a 1. Yeah, that's all good. No pin for you. Oh, hang on. Yeah, are you pinned? 4+ on your call. If you fail this, it would be hilarious if I knocked you in. Nope. Damn it.
Stays up.
Yep.
Tempting a long bomb charge. Here.
Long bomb charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be, I reckon, a 3-inch I'm going to need. So.
Yeah, easily. Oh, that could do it. We've got 9 inches on the charge here, which is quite large. I think you probably got it. Let's have a look though, just measure it. Yeah, you're in there. Oh, yeah, you're in it. You're in there. In there like swimwear. This could be another dead Van Saar here, as we've got another 5 attacks here. 3 with the claw.
3 with the claw, 2 with the bite. So claws first.
Yep.
3s.
That's the one. 2 of them will go through. Wounding on 3s here. One of them will go through. It's -1 AP, I think, isn't it?
Correct.
So I do save it.
Yep.
Quite nice. Don't mind that.
And then 2 of the bites.
Toxins, yeah, hit on 3s there. These are toxins, so one of them goes through, and you need a 3+ on that one as well. That will do it, and this is -2, is it?
-2.
So I need another 6 up here. Can we do it? No, and that is a 1 injury dice. Is it a big one? It's not a big one.
Flesh wound.
Flesh wound, which means I get to hit you back with my fist. Now, can I hurt a Gene Stealer? I can. Can I hurt the Gene Stealer? I can't. So I can hit one, can't hurt one. That's that. But yes, managed to survive a Gene Stealer encounter. Very nice. Jazz Hand's too busy scatting. In an effort to save face here, Greta Grendelson stands up and harvests the 3rd crystal needed for this game.
Well, the lights are on, so the las gun is going to try and take a shot. Moving out 5. And probably shooting through.
Why not? Go for it. You've got 24 inches, so you're definitely in range there.
12, so.
Hitting on a 4, because there's no darkness, so you may as well. That will not do it though with a 1.
A 1.
Gun Tech in one last little slap fist fight is going to try and punch back now. Needing a 4 to hit and won't do it, so you get to hit me now with your flail again.
Yep.
Hitting on a 3. That'll do it. Wounding on a 3. That will also do it, and saving on a 4+. Doesn't do it, so that'll be an injury dice, and this might be a dead Gun Tech. Oh no, the Gun Tech's okay. Just the flesh wound there, and that's the end of that one. Only one more activation to do, so I may as well do it now ahead of time, and that's just to crawl out of combat there, over to here. Basically, all of the Archaeotech Tech Hunter's done. Now it's over to the Gene Stealers with a whopping load of activations.
So moving up, just going to take all the movement to get to there, and then to here.
Auto gunner here, moving into the open. Also got another Gene Stealer behind that door, Creme Caramel there. He may as well go as well. What's he going to do? Creme Caramel. Be bold, be brave. He's not going to get killed by these 3, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's just going to do a move to get a really good charge next turn.
A scuttle. That's if I stick around next turn. I'm not sure I'm going to.
Land him right there.
Creme Caramel.
Unable to fit in with a charge, he's going to stand there and be intimidating.
Yeah, very intimidating. Dr. Zoidberg, or whatever his name is. That's the end of that turn, and yeah, lots of bad things happening. I'm actually thinking that I might try and attempt to flee. Of course, I've got to do intelligence checks for everyone to do that. First of all, though, we're going to roll recovery in the end phase, just to see. And both of these are in combat, so no assists made there, but recovery, we go on the floor. It does recover, so this could be it's still pretty ugly for me, because I'm surrounded by Gene Stealers. So in the end of this phase, before the reinforcements come on, I'm going to attempt to do those intelligence checks. It doesn't say whether I suffer from being in combat or anything, so we're going to attempt all of these now. First one is the las gunner there, needing a 6+. Sorry, 7+, I believe. Hang on, let me just check that. So that is a 7+, yeah, so he will not, he'll stick around. The guy on the floor now, also needing a 7+. That will do it with a 7, so the bloke that just recovered does escape the battlefield. The gun tech here as well, needing a... They'll definitely do it, very cool indeed. Sorry to be a party pooper. He's off as well. We've then got 3 over here. We're going to go with the Greta Grendelson here, needing a 7+. She is still in the game. The Biotechnist is still in the game, and the Augur Tech is gone. So, interesting. 3 stayed and 3 went. Augur Tech, my favourite one so far, leaves the battlefield as we roll priority. Priority is a 3 from the Tech Hunters and a 5 from the Mouse Drain, meaning that we're going to get minced up here as we look at turn 4, is it? Turn 4? I think it's turn 4. More Brood Scum coming on as we have a very, very scary last stand with 2 Tech Hunters in the centre here. Have harvested enough crystals to survive, but over here, things not looking very good at all. What are we going to start with on the Mouse Drain? A little bit of fight action, perhaps?
Yeah, let's start down here.
Absolutely. It's a battle to survive here. I don't think I can get anything from this game other than the crystals, of course. Got 5 attacks here.
It's actually I forgot last time, Rain of Blows. So
Rain of Blows.
So it's 3 attacks.
Well, it's so you can attack twice basically if I survive it. So we've got to survive it first. So just do your attacks normally.
Okay. So this is the claws.
Yep.
So 3 from the claws. 3s. Oh.
Yep, that'll do it. 3 of them wounding on 3s here. I think this will probably be enough to do it. So that is 3. What is that? Minus
a 1.
-1, so 5 ups. 3 5 ups. 2 of them made. Shit. So 2 damage because it's a whopping 2 damage each. Is this a dead? Yes, it is. Most definitely another dead guy. So we're gonna have to roll to see what these injuries are. Running away here, running into the corner of the battlefield as far away from the Gene Stealer as I can get, goes Leopold Chrysler as we try to survive the intenseness of the Mouse Drain here.
Charging in.
It's not very nice. Now I'm going to turn to face now, preempting that I'm going to survive this, because of course I'm going to survive. Another 5 attacks here though.
Yep, so the usual, the 3 from the claws.
Yep, this is creme brulee. Creme caramel. What? Was it creme brulee or creme caramel?
Brulee.
Brulee, okay, yeah. 3 winning on 3 here. 2 of them. Now I've got, what, 5 up saves, 2 of these?
-1.
1 of them, so that's 2 damage. Yeah, I'm assuming you want to coup de grace me there without even using the...
Sure do.
May as well, you haven't rolled the toxin bit. But that is everyone dead, pretty much, apart from Dr. Leopold. You may as well just move all your other guys, and we'll see where we end up this turn, as Dr. Leopold has to try and run off the board. That is a lot of Mouse Drain. Pretty nasty looking there. I've just realised that we do roll on intelligence, not cool. So at the end of the turn, Dr. Leopold Chrysler back against the wall here, needs to try and escape. Now we did get an intelligence increase, so we need a 5+ here on 2d6. Should be easy. Is it going to be easy? Let's see. It is, and that is another escape from the game. And yeah, that was very quickly incredibly brutal, and no way I was going to achieve both objectives. I think if I stuck them both together, stuck both teams together and maybe done it that way, then it would have been a bit more survivable. But those Gene Stealers, when there's 3 of them, absolutely horrifying. So yeah, let's go and see what these injuries are. Alright, now for the injuries. We've got 3 Tech Hunters injured, and of course the Oris with his second glitch. He does have 1 glitch already. We're going to now roll for that second glitch. We're going to use turquoise as 10s here, as a D66. Hoping not to get anything too high. I think 15 is probably going to be alright though. What is 15 in fact?
Superficial damage.
Superficial damage.
Yeah. Despite being incapacitated, the hunting rig successfully maintains all systems and preserves the fighter.
Sweet.
Miss the rest of the battle, but recover in time for post-battle actions.
Well, that's ideal, I suppose. And I suppose we'll do the injuries for these 3 now. The Technomat here. Have you got the injuries in front of you there? Injury rolls for these 3 now. The Technomat, Virgil Armament, D66 here, and we get a 22.
That is out cold.
Ah, excellent, not bad. So Virgil survives. Now we've got the Jurgen Petit here, another D66, and another 22, so exactly the same again. And the last one, Greta Grendelson here, rolling a 14. Again, ideal with, I think, just going
bitter
Bitter enmity.
Yeah.
What does that one mean?
So the bearer bears a bitter grudge against the gang that inflicted the injury.
Very good. Greta Grendelson. Very good. Is that it? She gets some stuff for it.
When fighting a battle against the gang that inflicted this injury, the fighter gains the Berserker skill.
Oh, that's cool. She's never going to use it, but that's cool. Nice. Horrific game there, all in all, and a resounding win for the Malstrain in their first win of 4 games. I think things are going to be much harder from now on. Over and out.